In the beginner program, once we move down to the mat, I'm going to have Dan help me. With the basic rock, we're going to be doing a cradle. So if Dan lays back, this is your starting position. What I want you to do is focus upon 2 points of leverage. As you start to hold onto your knees, I want you to rock back towards your neck and kick with your hips, pressing your hips towards the opposite wall. When you move back towards the opposite side, I want you to lift with your chest, not with your head. It'll become deeper and deeper as you get more comfortable with the motion. And you don't have to do many repetitions. This is for blood flow. This is to get your entire body recruited. If you can work 10 repetitions in the morning, that's great. He's going to lift, extend with the hips, and then back down, and then lift with the chest. Your cradle is your basic spinal rock, and it will get your entire body recruited so you can get into flow. Now, in your beginner program with your quad hops, I want you to get onto your hands and knees. And notice how Dan's hands are pointed inwards just slightly. This is going to give you the ability to put your toes underneath so you're on your ball of feet. When you come up, your knees are going to come slightly out at a 45-degree angle, then your elbows are going to come out at a 45-degree angle, and you're going to bring your chest over between your hands. Notice how that back's nice and flat. This is your position. Now, the focus here is to allow your motion to breathe you. So as Dan starts to slowly bounce, absorbing it equally in hands and legs. Notice he's not a bucking bronco. It's just a nice flat back. I want you to do it not for the focus on pressing up. Don't view this as a push-up, but allowing, if you see his mouth open, allowing the breath to be forced out as you're moving down. I don't want you to do too many. I don't want you to view this as a strength exercise. I just want you to start working on the motion of absorbing equally in your hands and feet. A breathing squat is not a conditioning squat. So in your beginner level, what I want you to focus on is there are 4 levels of volume in your breath. 3 of which we can tap, 1 of which you can't lose while you're remaining alive. The first is just the normal breath, and that we are going to tap by lifting the shoulders off of your torso. By lifting, that creates back pressure. If you keep your nose and throat open and soft, it will just suck in air by lifting up your shoulders. So the first part of the program with your breathing squat is shoulders, elbows, wrists. As you lift it off, that creates a natural inhalation. Shoulders, elbows, wrist, that compresses it and allows the normal breath to expire. Up, down, up, down. It's difficult for me to both talk and demonstrate this, so what I want you to do is I want you to allow the inhalation to happen as you lift and the exhalation to happen as you compress. And you're done. Just like in your breathing squats, in your lateral arm waves, you're focusing on the 3 levels of your breath. With the beginner level, we're focusing only on the normal breath. As your elbow comes across your body, there should be a natural exhale. As your elbow comes back, there's a natural inhale. Switch to the opposite side. Shoulder comes off, shoulder goes back on. Lead with the elbow. 2 more. And you're done. Now that you've moved laterally, we're going to take that breath and we're going to come down across the lungs. So with your beginner program, we're going to exhale. The inhale happens as you lift your shoulder. Exhale as you drop your shoulder. And you're done. Finally, we're going to take all of our motions together with our 3 levels of breath. In the beginner program, we're going to focus on the normal breath. So we're lifting the shoulders, extending the chest, and relaxing. Here's the inhale, it rolls back. The inhale's natural, the throat's open, exhale down. We're going to go the opposite direction, chest comes up, shoulders go forward. And you're done.